Welcome to Oslo, Norway.
Yes, the sun is out.
The sun is out.
Which is key.
We're so excited.
Yeah, last week in Amsterdam, we got soaking wet. We got back to the ship and we had to get warm. Warm showers
exactly.
were the call to duty. Now, this is beautiful. It's very, looks like it's brand new.
It is so pretty. You know, I didn't have really high expectations. We've learned not to set expectations high anyway. But for Oslo, because it is just a bigger city, but right out the gate, which we're going to show you really quick here where our boat is, or the ship is, because it is literally right behind us. So,
right there?
Yeah, so if you are coming in off of the ship, you're very easily going to be able to get here. We kind of probably took the little bit roundabout longer way, which is just the way we do it.
We do.
But either way, it was short walk, maybe a 10-minute if that.
10-minute walk if you choose to do that. There's also hop on, hop off buses ready to go. You buy your tickets right when you get off the ship. It's super easy. There's also a ton of taxi cabs. So if you have a destination that you know you want to go to, jump in one of those cabs, or hit that hop on, hop off bus.
Yeah, and that hop on, hop off was just over $50 USD. So, you know, I mean, it might be a really great way to see everything here in the city. We're choosing to do it by walking, which is once again just the way that we do it. But yeah, so right now we're just finding our way into the main central area here. And like we said, it's absolutely beautiful. Already kind of blown away. So, like we mentioned right away, the architecture here in this area, so this is kind of the mall, and I don't know, there's a lot of pubs and a lot of restaurants and stuff. I think that this will be a lot of fun when we kind of come back through here on our way back, because right now it's only 10 o'clock in the morning, so not a whole lot is open yet. But where we're heading right now is there's a lookout viewpoint for free that is supposed to be really cool, so we're gonna go find that first. Okay, so now where we're located right now is City Hall, and the reason that we just want to point that out is when you're looking up a lot of things that you might want to do, a lot of them were leading like right next to City Hall or in front of City Hall, so very easy to get to. You kind of just wind your way, you can't miss it.
Yeah.
But this is where you're going to catch, like if you're going on one of the ferries out to the island, something we're a little undecided on yet.
We might do that.
We may do it.
We'll see how it goes.
The only reason we're questioning doing it, I think that if you come in here and you didn't come in on a cruise ship, absolutely go do it. It was very affordable just to take the local ferry. It's not an excursion. And that one just takes you out, and then you're seeing Oslo from that other side. Yeah. We got to see that coming into port this morning.
When she says we, she says me. She means me because I was still in bed.
Me, not he.
I was asleep still.
I was sending him pictures because it was absolutely.
See pictures though.
Yeah, it is absolutely gorgeous coming through the fjords.
I'll see it on the way out.
We will. Yeah,
it'll be better anyway. I'll be much better rested.
He'll have a beer instead of coffee in his hand.
I'll be much better rested and it'll be all good. Now, if you want to just ride a bike around town, that's very easy to do. There's bike rentals. There's also scooter rentals. If you just want to walk it like we are, very easy to do.
Very walkable.
Wheelchair accessible, handicap accessible. It's very, very well maintained city.
Now, another thing that you can't miss, we're still on our way to find that outlook, but we were stumbling across a bunch of really cool things. So there's a fortress right here in the center of town with an overlook of just over the harbor.
Yeah.
Very, very pretty.
And we are not going to try and pronounce the name of any of this stuff.
We'll
put it on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Norwegians, the complicated spelling for this brain anyway. But we will show it on the screen.
We will. Now, to get in here, you just come up the front gates. Really can't once again miss it. And it's free to get into.
We're not free. Best part?
Yeah, we're not as clear yet if there is an area that you may have to pay to go into. But as far as walking the grounds, which is what we usually like to do anyways, that is free to do. And it opened at 7 o'clock in the morning.
And I'm gonna go check out this museum here and see if we can. Get
this
in for
is
free.
the Norway's Resistance Museum.
That's pretty easy to pronounce. That was an easy one.
That's because that's in English. So this one here, you actually are going to pay to get into this part of the museum that we were telling you about. I'm not unsure on the Norwegian dollar, but it's 150. So if that interests you, that might be worth paying to get in there.
I'd say this is worth doing. It's very interesting just to come in here and read all the signs they have up. You do get the history. You don't have to pay the $15 US to get into the museum. Now, I would say this is worth seeing either way.
Now, there's a lot of tours that you can go do while you're here. Like we mentioned, we like to just kind of walk around. We've seen a lot of people doing the tours of around the fortress, and you can always tell the tours because somebody is standing talking to the group or they're holding a little flag. There's also the walking tours, you know, and there's a lot of time a free walking tour. It's really just a tip thing. You're going to give somebody a tip at the end. But that would be something, I think that if you're coming in, you really want to know the history of the place. That's a really great way to do it. So we've almost made it to the place that we are going to take you up on and show you the overlook. But we stopped here first because we want to show you from this side. It's the Oslo Opera House. And it's free to, as far as get into and go up to the lookout. So, you know, we love free and we love a good lookout. So
free's a good time.
It looks like it's going to be accessible. We're going to show it to you here. It looks like it's going to be accessible as far as, you know, as long as you can walk up a hill. I'm not sure about an elevator inside to get up to the top. I would imagine they have that, but
I think we go check it out because I need steps.
you need
I think we need to get all the way up to the top of that. Maybe we'll do it 2 or 3 times.
Yeah,
we'll
do
see.
that on the ship.
If you get here and you decide you want to take a sauna,
I am excited for kind of
this is pretty cool.
I think that'd be
Look at this spot here.
So I
okay.
see some people over here, they're in theirs, and then you get out of it, and then you can go hop in the cold water. So if you're into that whole cold, hot thing, I like the hot thing.
Yeah,
I
the
can
hot thing's
pass
cool.
up the cold part. But I guess when you know that you get to hop right back into a sauna, then it's not too bad.
That's kind of cool. It'd be even better if it was like in the dead of winter. It'd be really cool.
Yeah. Now, we wish we would have planned ahead a little bit because this honestly is something we would have probably done, but obviously you need to have a bag with your swimsuit and a change of clothes and everything and a towel. I'm not sure if they provide the towel. We did see the pricing for it, and for 90 minutes was about $22 to $26 per person, which I really don't feel is bad considering what we've paid for other things here. We think that the other ship that's right here, the Norwegian, is docked right here. They had kind of the amazing view. They're right next to the Opera House. They have the saunas here. So if you come into this dock next to the Opera House, you'd actually be able to come over here, use those saunas, and then be able to go right back to the ship and change if you wanted.
Why did Norwegian get to park there?
It's Norway.
Oh. And this is obviously one of the stops for the hop-on, hop-off bus.
Yeah.
So you don't have to walk it like we did.
No, because it took us from where we came into port, I would say, but we took a lot of detours. If you were to just walk straight here, I'd say maybe about a half an hour it's going to take you to walk here.
Yeah.
But it's a beautiful walk, so as long as the weather is nice and everything.
Yeah, look at this.
Yeah, this is great. Here you get a better view of the saunas on the water here. Somebody's actually swimming way out of way.
Jeez, be careful, man. Yeah, I think that so far Oslo has been a great spot with the sun out to just get off the ship and walk around.
Oh my goodness, yeah. So we made our way up here to the top. It is a little bit of a hike up, but it's really not that bad. You have a choice of either going up just the slope, or you can go up the stairs that they have. We're not seeing an elevator. We walked all the way around, so unfortunately, I think it's one of those that if you don't want to make the hike up, you're not going to see it. But boy, what a cool outlook over. You can see the fjords over here. I also want to point out that I was telling Brian, like, there's also this guy that's just going to go by here on the screen.
Oh yeah, this guy here.
It is up here. This is his exercise place, so he's running it. He's going up and down the slope and then coming around, and it looks like he also has a weighted vest on. So
yeah, we gotta sweat walking up here.
We gotta up our game apparently.
Yeah, good on him.
So, but what a view up here.
He's probably gonna go hit that sauna and jump in that water too pretty soon. Karl Johans Pedestrian Street. A lot of shopping here. You can get that Norwegian sweatshirt that you're looking for. There's coffee shops. There's all kinds of things to do here. There's a lot of people here. We just kind of started. It's right outside the train station, about a block from that the opera house that we were just at. So yeah, come down here and check this out. I see some cool cafes too. We might have to get some coffee. I need coffee yet today.
You didn't get your coffee again. Yeah.
No.
Cool area
But
though.
this is really cool, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we always like the streets where there's no cars going up and down. Just makes it a lot more enjoyable to walk. But it's definitely busy today. There are 2 cruise ships in town, so that makes a big difference.
Okay, another downside to being on a cruise ship and not being able to stay for a while is there's some stuff here I'd love to buy. Some great cheese, some honey,
Yeah.
some wine.
It's almost like a little charcuterie pop-up.
Yeah, that's
A little
exactly
market.
what it is.
It's what it feels like, yeah. There's also some fruits and veggies and some other things like that, but the sampling some cheese,
lot of
amazing. Yeah, a lot of samples, so which is nice. We're saving ourselves for one of our next stops that we're coming to, but we just kind of stumbled across this place here. So, yeah, the honey looks amazing. This right
Oh, look
here.
at this. Look at the honey over here. Look at these honey.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Oh, they have the bees here, so
Wow.
see them in action.
I don't know. I think that's cool.
I think it's very cool. Yeah, we just kind of love when
wanna
you
taste
are
some.
just wandering around a place without a whole lot of direction. You get to just kind of stumble across these places and find, I don't know, not just the tourist things, which is kind of cool.
One of the bees got out.
But with bees, yeah.
Okay, so we just happened upon that.
Yes.
One thing I like about things like that is you can get samples. One thing I don't like about that is they're very passionate about
Yeah.
what they're serving you. And they want to explain everything to you and they want to tell you exactly what it is
Which
you're eating, which is great
makes
if we
sense.
could buy.
Right, because they're there
Yeah.
to sell, so that makes complete
Right.
sense. We always feel guilty taking samples in a lot of places because we know we can't buy or we're not
Yes.
going to buy. I did try some of the cheese there,
Yeah.
if I could. I mean, maybe I could take it back on the ship, but I mean, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to
What
do
am I
with it
supposed to
on
do
the
when I
ship.
get on
So.
the ship? Right.
But
Right.
what a cool place. Like I said, a ton of different variety of things to get there. Assuming it's just kind of a weekend kind of markup thing.
That's what I'm
market,
thinking
but-
too, because we're going to the main one right now.
Yeah.
And we're going to try and get some food at the main one. If I don't see anything I like at the main market, I'm heading back to that place.
We may head back there because they had a pulled pork sandwich that
Pulled pork
was really
sandwich
good
was really
as well.
good.
So
Yeah.
I
What
don't
if
know.
it might have even been pulled reindeer?
it might have been.
Who
Yeah,
knows?
that is one of the things
It'd
that
make
we
more
saw
sense.
to try when you're here.
Could be pulled moose.
I don't know about a moose.
Okay, we made it. I wasn't sure where we were going.
He kept asking,
I'm
like,
following
"You
Carrie's
sure?"
lead.
Yeah.
I go, we almost there. It's a ways up here.
It's a ways up, but it is one of the places that they tell you to come visit when you're here. So we just followed the map and trusted where it was leading us because it definitely takes you out of the downtown
Yeah.
area. So you feel like you're going to more residential.
We're definitely
and then
going
all of a
tourist
sudden,
here.
the seas parted and boom,
And
here we are. It's a really cool area, very, very cool building. And what it is a food hall. And so we were excited to come in here and maybe see if they have some
We'll see what they've got
traditional
now.
something.
I am a proponent of the hop-on, hop-off bus. I think it's a great way to get around any city without traffic, and there's not a whole lot of traffic here in Oslo.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I don't think the hop-on, hop-off bus comes here. So if this does turn out to be something cool, that's the reason why a lot of times we choose to walk.
We just choose to, I don't know. I enjoy because of the little things that you stumble across along the way. You don't see those on a hop on, hop off.
I've stumbled
you know?
a few times along the way, yes.
The cool things you stumble on.
Oh.
So far it's looking pretty cool. It's definitely a food hall. So a lot of things. One of the things that we found, which was kind of cool, is looking at the conversion. We love when it's like this. It was every 100 of the Norwegian dollar is $10 USD. So anyway, that makes it always a very easy conversion for us. Let's see what we can find.
This is something you won't typically see, is us trying to figure out where to go next, since that was a bit of a bust.
It
The
was.
pints are about $12 each, and I don't want to say that's the going rate, so I don't want to make it sound like I'm cheaping out on a beer, but honestly, it's not time for beer yet.
It's a little early, and we
little
also
early.
were looking to get a snack. It's definitely more of kind of restaurant in a sense. It's still kind of, I don't know. It's just wasn't what we were looking for, or maybe what we were expecting. A little more formal inside than just that kind of food stall place that we were kind of anticipating maybe.
Yeah, so get back to work on the old
I'm looking
telephone
at
there.
places here, and I just want to, there's a place called, it's a bar, it's a pub called House of Nerds.
That sounds like a place.
Yeah, they're not open, unfortunately, but I
Got
just thought
me
the
all
name.
excited.
I thought the
That's
name was
such bullshit,
hilarious.
what she just did there.
So, but yeah, so I think what we're going to do is probably head back towards the city center and go check it out. And I guess, you know, that, like I said, this is a place that it's set online. You need to check out, teach their own. You may decide to. We wouldn't probably recommend it.
So yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. No, it's a walk up here, and the hop on hop off does not stop here. So how are we getting back?
We're walking.
Okay.
So yeah, you're buying such a big thing of it. So one of the things that I'm kind of searching for is lefse. There's a lot of different names for it, and it's something that I ate as a kid, me and my mom. I think that we might have been the only people in our family that liked it.
Yeah.
Now we came across a little booth here that does sell it, but unfortunately everything is in large quantity, and so you have to buy this pack of it, which I asked her how much it was. It's $33. So we just have no use for that much of it.
I'll tell you, I'd never had it before.
Yeah.
And they had samples, and I was grabbing a sample. I'd eat it. It was delicious.
Yeah.
And then I had another sample.
Well, because they had all
then I had
different.
another sample.
Yeah, so it's a
And when she
bread.
wasn't looking, I'd have another sample.
He was trying all the different
Yeah, they
ones,
were
thankfully,
good.
but they're really good, and they're just filled with, like, you usually have like butter. We would put butter and cinnamon and sugar on it, and that kind of tasted like, a lot of them had that, but then also had just butter on it, and they're just super tasty, and they just have a lot of different variations. They all taste very similar,
I'm gonna
except for
get
the
some more
inside.
samples. You stand here and talk. I'm gonna get some more samples.
We'll see if he actually is going. I can't believe if he actually goes and does it. So he's never had it before. He's not going. He's stopping. Yeah, but if you haven't tried it before, we're going to find a place, or going to try and find a place where we can just get one piece of it to take to go. Like I said, we just have zero use for $33 worth. Yeah, nobody
Delicious.
believed that you were going to actually go get
She
more.
smiled.
So, okay, but we did, if you notice where we're back at, we didn't say that. We found our way back to that same little market we were at. And right now what we're trying to find is that, but also some other just little sample of snacks that we can, not just samples, things that we can buy and snacks, so that aren't in super large quantity.
So Oslo, Norway. I had no expectations coming in, and I was delighted. I had a great day.
And I'm probably going to say something probably controversial. People get upset. I had probably more negative expectations, just because in my everything I had looked at is like, oh, another big city, which we're not a big fan of. I was completely blown away. There have been places that we've been to that are super, like, oh, you got to go to this place, and maybe in your head you've set up, and we've been to some of them already, where it's like you're super excited to get there because you've always wanted to go, and we were not disappointed, but kind of like, okay. Here is a place that, first off, clean, super clean.
Clean. If I could do it all over again, I'd take a swimsuit and a backpack, and I'd do those saunas and jump in that water.
Yeah.
That looked pretty cool to me. I would do something like that. And now we're here in a different part of town, and they have them over here too.
They do.
So you can do it. You can do it along this really cool.
Very cool walking path here, just on the walk by the water, the marina.
Yeah, you can do it right here down by the cruise ships.
Yeah.
So you can do it here as well.
I would say that it's a big city without the big city feel. So you got the size, but you don't have that high rise in your face kind of feeling. Absolutely amazing town. Highly recommend it. For those of you looking for a place that might even be like a little bit longer stay, we are just here for a day off of a cruise ship.
Unfortunately,
It might be a really cool place to do that. I'm not sure what the cost is going to be of that, but
it costs you.
yeah.
There's a lot to do.
We're glad we got after it really early this morning because the weather is now starting to change and we knew that, but also because we were off the ship at about 9:30 and it seemed so quiet and peaceful in town, and it's a Friday.
It's very busy now.
And now it's really busy. So I think all those people off the cruise ship, they either got done with their tours or whatever. So
I think they got down with their tours and they're eating along all these pubs.
Yeah.
We're going to get lunch back on the boat.
we're gonna head back. Yeah, I mean, we're right here, so we may as well just head back. We didn't see anything jumping out at us. And we're gonna end with probably some nice footage of us leaving tonight, and you can get a view of the fjords as we're going out because it is really gorgeous.
Yeah, and it's going to be, hopefully we'll get a sunset because the clouds aren't that thick, but they're getting there.
Yeah, we'll
So
see.
We'll see. Closing this one out.
Cheers.
But yeah, they've got just about anything you might need. They've got your Swedish sweatshirt. No, they don't. So over here. I got